So yeah guys, let's solve this serialize and deserialize binary tree. This is a hard problem in lead code, but take a look. This is not a hard problem, this is a combination of two easy problems. So that's it. Okay, so what this question asks us to do is, we will get a root of a binary tree. We need to convert this tree into a string format. We need to convert this into a string. Okay, so after then we need to convert this back to the original state of the tree. That's the only thing we need to do. Okay, here we have two steps. Step 1, we need to serialize, or let's say convert. Okay, okay, convert this tree into string. Okay, string format. In the second section, convert this string back to a tree kind of structure, or the same tree as this. Okay, that's the thing we need to do. Okay, let me just clear this out and show you how we can solve this. uh, you can read this question your own. I'm just take a look at about the intuition of this problem. So first of all, let's take a look at how we can serialize this tree. Nothing special, we just need to find the pre-order traversal. Okay, that's the only thing we need to do. Because why pre-order? Because in pre-order the root node will be used first, so it will be more helpful to deserializing when it comes to pre-order, because in pre-order all the first input will be always the root node. That's why we are using pre-order. So how we can leverage that? So we will create an array of strings. Okay, I will talk about that in later. Then what I am going to do is, I will put uh, first currently my pointer will be right here. Then I put the value into the array. Okay, after then I will move my pointer to its left, put that value there. Then after then I will go to its left, then it is null. So when null occurs, I will put any kind of values there. For now I am putting n over there. Sorry, when null occurs I will put such kind of identifier there, because oh sorry, what happened? Okay, when null occurs I will put such kind of identifier there. For now I am putting n over there. Oh, what happens? Okay, after then we checked here and no other nodes out there, so I will go into its left. It's left, what it's left, it also null, so I will put null over here. After then came back to this node and go to its right, what is in its right, it is tree, so put that tree here. I put that, and now the pointer is right now here. Now go to its left, because we will first go to left, after then we only go to right. First we will consider root node, then this is the first step, this is the second step, this is the third step. Okay, that's the thing we will going to do here. Okay, then put this 4 here, so put that 4. Okay, check its left, what it is left, null, so put null there. Then what in its right, null, so put null here there. Then go back to this tree and take a look at this right subtree, so the 5 will be added. What in its left and right, those two are null, so add null over there. Okay, so we get the tree. So now the half of the problem solved. Okay, let's see. Now we need to convert this back into the tree. How we can solve that? We know that always the first node will be the root node. So what we are going to do is we will just first iterate create a pointer in this array. Now the current pointer is at here. Then we will create a node with that. We will create a node, okay, with one. Okay, let's use this color. Okay, I created a node with that. After then I will change my pointer. It is pointing right to here. Now in the next step we need to go to its left. After then we need to go to right. So first we go to the left, and what is the value in its next? It is 2. So put that 2 here, create a node and put that 2. Then move the pointer right here, then put that value here. What the value? It is null. So because null we don't need to put that here, we will get a null. Okay, I just put that null. So null, we don't need any node there. So go to next. It would be its right. It is also null, so we don't need to put that. Ignore that. Go to its right. That is 3. Because we already finished these nodes right and left, then we don't have any nested things there, so we will came back to the previous node, that is this one, and check at its right. Then what is the next value? It is 3. Create a node with value 3. Okay, I have created, and I need to get its left. Also I will change my pointer. There is 4, so I will put that 4 here and go to its left. The pointer is here, null, so ignore this value and take a look at this, and this is also null, so ignore, and this one, and came back here, go to its right. Currently the pointer is here. If there is any value, yes there is, so put that value there. Then go to this one's left. What in its left? Null, so ignore. Go to right. What in its right? Null, so ignore. Then the list is empty. Now this is the tree we need to get back. This is also same as this one. Take a look. This one is also there. This 2 is also there. This 3 is also there. Okay, so you guys got that answer, right? So now let's take a look how we can solve this using code. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So let me just clear up tab and come up with the code. Okay, now let's take a look at the code. Don't take a look at this thing. This is not our code. Then this is the function that we need to solve first. This serialize function. Okay, this function. So what we need to do is first we need to create a list of strings. I already told that. So for that, let me just okay. 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 Now let's see. This is the thing we need to do. What we'll do first is we'll just create a list of array that will create a list, and what we are going to do is we will create a function called traverse. This will traverse through the current node we get. Okay, so what it going to do is it will just check if the current node is null. If it is null, then we will just add n into the function. Otherwise what it do is it just add the integer in here as converted into string. it will be converted into string. If it is 1, it will be added like this. If it is 10, it will be added like this. Okay, now after then we will go to its left and similarly do all these things. Okay, then after we will came up here. Okay, what we are going to do, we will join the string using a comma. So if suppose if our values in our list was 1 2 3 null null like that, really we are building a tree kind of this. Okay, you guys got it, because we are just adding that. So what we will do is, by joining this, we will make this array as a string. So we will get a string, then 1, then we will add a comma, then 2, add a comma, 3, add a comma, null, add a comma, null, add a okay, this much. This is a string format, this is a array format. So that kind of thing is doing right here. Okay, so now we have solved the half part of our problem, that means traversing an array, just returning it as a string. Okay, now in the next case what we need to do is, I will came up with the solution right now, so take a minute. Okay, for deserializing this, what we are going to do, we will get, oh sorry, we will get whatever value we just returned, that will be came up here. Okay, we don't need to do anything for that, it will already done by itself. So we will get whatever we have done here. So what we are going to do, we just need to convert it back into an array. So for that I will use data.split, and here we will use the same delimiter that we used right there. Okay, the comma, by comma we will split a list of strings. Okay, we will get a list of strings right there. Okay, we will use that into a Deserialize it. After then we will create a function called dfs and pass in the strings. Okay, so we just created the function and got the data from here. After then we need to keep track of the index. I already told that I will be keep track of the index to create this array. So that's why this index is the pointer. Then I will check if the value of the current node, that means suppose this is a null value, if our pointer is pointing to the null, and in that case we need to return null, because take a look, if this is our value and this has no right child left child and the pointer is pointing to null, that means the value in here will be null, so that means there will be no node created. Okay, that's the right thing we are going to do here. After then we will create a node. If it is not null, we will just create a node and convert the value on that position into an integer and then add it. Suppose if our pointer is here, this is an integer, so sorry, this is a string format right now, we will convert it into an integer format. Okay, it is to an integer format. That's why we are using integer dot passing. So I'm using Java, you can see it here. Okay, okay, so I will convert that into an integer, then create a node. Sorry, I will create a node, let's say 3. Then also I am incrementing this here. After taking I make this nodes left, that means this nodes left, it is this. Okay, as DFS of data. That means we will iterate through this array again, and if it is null, it will return null, set as null. If it is not null, it will create a new node and go it iteratively and do all kind of things. Okay, after then we will just return the current value right there, and it is the only thing we need to do. So I think you guys got that out. So thank you for watching. Subscribe. Okay, if you need to know more about in later I will be also posting things that might help you guys also, like behavioral interviews, things like that. I am also learning that, so I am also in my way of learning things. This is kinda cool, I think. So yeah, bye then.